trying to be crack. They trying to be crack. Oh my God! That bitch is your baby.
Lately, I've been doing a lot of research for the AI video that I've been working on with friend Sam. And a lot of that research has taken the form of learning up on art theory. Really exciting stuff, I know. But like the video itself, the one that we're making on AI is basically going to be like half an hour of art theory in a trench coat. So it's important for me to understand where a lot of these ideas have come from and what people have been saying about this stuff, because there's no way that either of us are the first people on Earth to hatch up the ideas that we're going to be spinning specifically towards the state of generative AI. I was talking to a friend of mine who's way more learned than I am in terms of art theory, and they recommended, among other things, a video series turned book written by one John Berger. With it, yes, I agree, his name is really cool. But yeah, he made a thing called Ways of Seeing. They pitched it to me in a pretty interesting way. They said that whenever they actually watched it in school, they fucking hated it because they were 18. But they remembered what the man said, and now that they're an actual adult, he was kind of spitting though. And so I'm like, okay, sure, I'll give it a watch. And oh my God, man. Like, you've had this moment, right? You'll watch or you'll read or you'll learn about someone's ideas, whether they be, you know, like philosophical, theoretical, political, whatever the hell, right? Like just artistic generally. You'll see someone doing some shit 20, 30, 40, 100, 200 years ago, and you'll be like, this feels like it could have been made today. What is happening? Ways of Seeing by John Berger was made in the 70s. Like, there is no way that Jonathan Berger could have possibly predicted something like the internet, right? And yet, it genuinely feels like some of the stuff that he is saying was written specifically about it.
Now, lastly, paintings can be changed in another way. When paintings are reproduced, they become a form of information, which is being continually transmitted, and so there they have to hold their own against all the other information, which is jostling around them to appear on the same page or the same screen. The meaning of an image can be changed according to what you see beside it or what comes after it.
Ways of Seeing is about the ways in which we, as the beholder, engage with art, and how the way that we engage with it informs what we think and feel about it. And it especially is interested in the ways in which changing how you present a thing can change the way it feels to engage with it. And not even just like in the obvious ways of like, oh, if I tell you that this thing fucking sucks and then I show it to you, you're gonna think it fucking sucks. Like no, he gets way more into the weeds on like the more pervasive ways in which you can be primed to engage with a thing, or in some cases not engage with it. At times it is extremely grim and poignant, and at other times he's just playing toys, and it's awesome.
Music and rhythm change the significance of a picture. Here are details of this painting cut to music from an Italian opera.
No so qual a far, mandela i parenti per farmi smatar, mandela in campagna, in l'erba la magna.
In case it wasn't already very obvious, I would highly recommend watching it, because it is not only shockingly relevant to the ways in which we consume media today, but it's also just a better written and constructed video essay, or something analogous to it, than like 99.9% of any video essay ever written on YouTube, man. It's crazy how good we could have it if we actually cared, if YouTubers actually gave a fuck, man. But I digress. That's a whole other video. Whatever. Outside of his ideas on their own merit, I think the biggest thing that I took away from watching Ways of Seeing, it's a feeling that I've had many times before when doing research, and especially when looking into, like just any kind of theory. It's this realization, and at this point, just a reminder that nothing is original in this world anymore, and there's no such thing as a new idea. At best, you can have parallel thinking, right? Like, a lot of the thoughts that Berger was presenting are thoughts that I have had before knowing who Berger was. But there was something a little distressing to learn, to see a guy speaking to me through time from over 50 years ago, saying versions of thoughts that I've had and my friends have had and I've seen presented online that are more developed and thoughtful and pointed than anywhere else I have seen them, and to not have seen the world be receptive to these ideas in most ways. The flip side is that it can be extremely validating and encouraging, which it was for me in this case, to listen to someone talk about things that I am very passionate about and articulate them in ways that I had never fully considered. It added a lot of fuel to the fire that was my want to get that goddamn AI video written, Like, holy shit, these ideas are more relevant now than perhaps even whenever he made the goddamn thing. I gotta do that. And ways of seeing is not the thesis of the AI video. It's just, it's thematically relevant to a lot of the things that I've had on my mind and that I happen to be thinking about. But I mean, yeah, this is kind of like what I was talking about in the Miserlou video too, right? It's this idea of like, there are plenty of reasons to be sad about the fact that nothing is original, but also Miserlou has been a thing for like over 100 years. And the fact that it's still going strong and finding new ways to be reinterpreted, recontextualized, and shared with new generations of people is just cool. That's just fucking awesome, man. And if you look at it from that angle, I see no reason that more broad thoughts and ideas can't be looked at the same way. If a middle-aged British guy saying a bunch of things that are like crazy true in a way more thoughtful and well presented than anything you might have seen on YouTube is interesting to you, I'll link Ways of Seeing in the description down below for you. I really can't recommend it enough if like theory and essay is something you're interested in. It's really great stuff.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content.